Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Carl here, and today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the last day in Melbourne where we don't have to wear masks when we're outside. So today is a pretty big day, and tomorrow's going to be interesting because when we go outside, we're all going to cover up our mouth, our nose, to make sure that we're protected from the good old coronavirus. So it's a pretty stressful time at the moment. So I thought what I'll do is just look back at some old footage that I filmed quite a few years ago where I'm in the city of Melbourne and just, driving around, trying out my new camera and trying out my new camera mount, and actually see, how things were back when people weren't worried about getting really sick, and we weren't all worried about potentially dying. So let's reminisce and think, hopefully we can get through this and then go back to the way things were. So let's have a look. So here we are on the corner of Bourke Street and Swanston Street in the Melbourne CBD. This was in 2014. The first thing I can notice is nobody is social distancing. Everybody is very, very close together. No one's wearing masks. I suppose it was just normal Melbourne CBD. But now in the CBD in Melbourne, it's pretty much quiet. It's a ghost town. No one's there. All the offices are pretty much shut. There are not very many supermarkets in there, so there's not many people going in to get food. It's just pretty much a ghost town. Anyway, my new camera was attached to my wheelchair on a camera mount, and I was testing it out, and as you can see, I was going pretty fast. It was pretty smooth though. The camera's shaking a little bit, but that's okay. This is kind of my normal view, so you get a bit of an idea of what I see when I'm out and about driving. I used to work in the city, so pretty familiar with the area, and as you can see, my view is quite short, so I'm quite low to the ground, so even people who are pretty small look quite large compared to me in my chair. There's someone there selling the Big Issue. They're often people who might be homeless themselves or a bit disadvantaged, and I'm a bit worried about what they're doing now because obviously they can't be out and about selling them because of the whole coronavirus situation. But yeah, this is Bourke Street Mall. Myer is up here, one of the larger department stores in Melbourne. Again, I think it's shut, or at least running at quite reduced capacity at the moment, and there's a requirement for everyone to wear masks and social distance. But when I'm driving in the city, you really can't avoid being close to people. It's always quite fun weaving in and out between people, and you can see from people kind of looking that they're a little bit, I wouldn't say they're scared of me, but they don't quite know how to react to a wheelchair, especially if I'm going quite fast, which I am here. I'm still a pretty safe driver though, even though some people might disagree with that, but I think I'm pretty good. Sometimes it gets really cramped and you get stuck behind people like this and you're waiting for an opportunity to break through, like now, but other times you've got lots of freedom to just go full speed if you need to, if you're in a rush. Sometimes other people are in a rush, like then. And I've normally got pretty good reflexes, so I can stop and avoid hitting people. But today, when I filmed back then, it wasn't even that busy, so it's interesting just seeing how busy it feels now when we've been stuck at home for months on end. It's just a very different time we're living in right now. That was Melbourne before the coronavirus. I haven't been in the city for months and months and months, and apparently it's quite quiet and a bit of a deserted area there now. So if you live in Melbourne, or I suppose anywhere where the coronavirus is still a large threat, please make sure you wear a mask, practice appropriate social distancing, and just do your best to make sure that the coronavirus stops spreading, because we're all in this together, and the sooner we get it fixed, the sooner we can go back to normal. So thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I see you, the video will be a bit more cheery. But until then, stay safe and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.